Thursday Bear. I do want to take a moment to recognize Aaron for being our new Tuesday Bear. Super cute. Lucky enough to go to Walt Disney World. Glad to have you. I love British accents. I find it really cool that we have Pablo and Nate back, and of course Carlos. So I just wanted to take a second to do that. Today's actually Thursday. I watched Pablito's video today, and immediately I wanted to answer it because this is something I have not heard about. The question that Pablito actually asked was the situation in Uganda. They're trying to pass a mandate or a bill. The public or their military or whatever can arrest gays and kill them, imprison them and kill them, ultimately. Honestly, my view on it, I mean, as America, right, as the U.S., we can't be the world police, right? Other countries are going to have other weird mandates and other weird bills. But this is something that is, as Pablito said, barbaric. Unfortunately, I think we're slipping back a little bit when it comes to how other countries feel about the same issue. Then I had to think about really, it's being accepted in so many different areas, in so many different countries, and in so many different religions that it's actually becoming something that I guess people are tolerating it. Some countries, I mean, you gotta say the same thing about the Middle East when it comes to women's rights. You know, it's always been that way. I don't know why Uganda is actually deciding to do this now. Maybe they've done it in the past where it was illegal, but they did it anyway. I can't really describe how I feel about it because it's not worth a life. Just my opinion. Anyway, so as some of you may know, I actually lost my job recently, so it's been a little bit more difficult to be organized and stuff like that when I have to find different employment. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. My question for Carlos, it actually has to do with finances. Carlos, are you cheap or thrifty? Or an impulse buyer? Me, I have actually been known to be really cheap. Extremely cheap. Not as cheap as like you see on like extreme couponers or extreme cheapos on the TLC channel. I try to make sure that we don't have to buy anything that's not necessary. I do consider myself cheap. I've been driving the same car for 3 years, and it's broke down. It is. Things are ripping off the ceiling. There's a dent in the. I just lost my wording. Bumper. There's a dent in the bumper. It squeals when I know that's only a belt issue, but it squeals when you turn it on, and for a good minute and a half. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I'm really trying to just drive it until it dies, like fully dies. But since my employment, I actually got a new phone. See how big it is? It's like super huge. It's the Galaxy Note 2. I just wanted to show that off because it's really cool. But anyway, that's my question. Are you cheap, thrifty, or are you an impulse buyer? Or do you just not care? And anybody can really answer this question. I'm asking this of Carlos and of my viewers. Okay? All right. Well, I'm going to end this video because it's too long. But I'm glad to be back, and I love you guys. See you next week.